Good morning, guys. Welcome to the shop. This is Jim. This video is I'm making this to help show what I'm trying to do or what I'm trying to make for my hopper barges. I'm trying to do covers, and I want to 3D print these. I just started 3D printing here a month or two ago, and this was one of my bucket list things. When I got a 3D printer, this is one of the things I wanted to do. So here you see a picture of one of the barges with a couple of my first attempts. And you'll probably want to pause this if you're into this enough where you're thinking, yeah, I might be able to help this poor fool do a little bit of the design work or show me how to get started. You'll pause this and look at stuff. I've got a picture coming up of an actual full-scale barge with what I'm trying to do, so that'll give you a better idea. But I'm going to 3D print these. I've got a printer that should be big enough volume-wise to print the sections. I want to print them in sections so that I can place them on there. Ideally, what I'd like to be able to do is leave these things out in the pond, on the water, 24/7 when it rains. I need to do some repair work and coat some of these because they're starting to get old enough that they're leaking, but I got to have lids on them to keep the water out of them. Otherwise, it would probably sink them, and then the water will seep into the interior part of it. These are kind of hollow, so the hopper part of it is not full. You know, it's a double wall construction, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Here's the full-scale version, and you can see how they work there too. It's sections that interlock with some sort of a ridge and a trough where the next section sort of overlaps the previous one to help keep them in place and help them shed water. And they've got little hatches on the top for inspection, which that'd be great if I'd like to add that little bit of detail too. And I'm not looking for maximum detail. I just want something that looks roughly like when someone sees it, they would say, "Oh yeah, that's what they look like," and that's what I'm looking for. I'm kind of a standoff scale kind of guy anyway. I don't have to have the absolute level of detail that you see sometimes. Here's this shot is some of my design attempts so far in Fusion, and then here's the close-ups of those. This is the app on the iPad actually that you're looking at here. But that's the best one I've got so far. I have not tried to print that one yet, and it's still not quite what I need. I don't know how I'm going to do the interlock between this piece and the next one. I also don't know how I'm going to do the beginning and ending sections. If you go back to the full scale, I think it shows a beginning and ending section. I might add that here at the end. I'll have to find a picture of one and put that on there. But it's organic enough that I think that's what's giving me trouble. I have done several different designs, and it's actually very satisfying and gratifying to do this. If you're into this kind of thing, you know what I'm talking about, to actually come up with an idea, or you want to try to replicate or duplicate something and then design it and then print it. That's fun to do and very satisfying. I'll find a picture here of the end or the first section, ending section, you know, the aft and the forward and aft section lids. And I'm kind of winging it here because I ran out of videos. I'll have to edit and put the pictures on top of my audio here. But that's what I'm looking for. I'm planning to probably send out a few comments on some videos of guys who I see with decent designs. I'm sorry you're getting targeted. If you don't want to reply, that's fine. I guess you wouldn't even be looking at this video at that point. But I'd really like to, I need somebody to point me in the right direction. I'm not sure sometimes whether I should be using the standard create a sketch and do it as drawings, or the patch function. I don't know enough about it yet to know how I should proceed, and I recognize that there's a lot of times more than one way to start the sketch, which can influence whether or not it's easy to continue or easy to finish, because you start one way or start another way can really influence that. But I'll add a few more pictures here and probably duplicate some stuff to fill in the audio to match the photos, and any help would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching.